A kitchen renovation doesn't always have to be over the top expensive. You can make a number of very conscientious decisions to keep costs down, while still improving the value of your home and the functionality of your kitchen. The selections you make going into the kitchen renovation and coming out of the kitchen renovation are going to determine the value of the home. Now, when I say value, I don't just mean financially. Obviously, if you put in more expensive finishes and more expensive appliances, that's going to attract a higher cash value for the return on that home. But I'm also talking about the functional value of a home. When you put in good quality appliances, they aren't going to break down as quickly. They're not going to break down as often. I mean, let's face it, in this day and age, you're lucky if any appliance lasts longer than 10 years. But to get to that 10-year mark, paying for a higher end appliance is going to help that process. You've seen these flip houses where somebody has just gone in and put lipstick on everything and they've made it look good. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to function better. Yes, it looks better, and yes, that'll improve the saleability of that home. But ultimately, that kitchen's going to have to be renovated in just a few years down the line. Common mistakes that pop up most often are not hiring a designer. Now, I understand that sometimes it seems cost prohibitive to hire an architect, but the thing is, we have trained and we spend every day in the headspace of how to make spaces function well. Hiring a trained professional is probably the #1 recommendation I can give you, and that's not just because I am one. It's because I have spent so much time helping people overcome the mistakes of the people that came before them in their homes. The most common mistake that I see in a kitchen's layout is that they have deviated from what we call the triangle: your range and ovens, your refrigerator, and your kitchen sink. This way, nothing is ever too far apart and you can always turn from one to the other quickly. When purchasing a home, for example, it's a good idea to go into the kitchen and pretend like you're making a meal. Open the refrigerator, open the cabinets, pull open drawers. These are things that you can look at that you're not necessarily going to see on your first pass through. When you open the cabinets, for example, it's a good idea to look at what the cabinets are made of. Are they the original cabinets that they've just been refaced? Or are they solid wood? Are they particle board? Open up the refrigerator door and see if it blocks a circulation path. Look at the little things like which side the dishwasher is on. Imagine yourself doing dishes and is it going to bother you? These are things that you can look at in your home.